Hey, welcome back to Paranormasight. It's been a little while since I've played, but I still remember where we're at. We're currently in the middle of teaming up in the daytime. Whether or not that team up even makes sense, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. Hey, we're back, baby. Oh yeah, it's true. We promised them sushi. Good times. Yeah, you got this. I don't even know what we were doing. Sushi, huh? Well, if that's solved, that'll solve the case. It's small price to pay. Oh yeah, that's right. Dead body. Oh, scene of the crime. So a curse was used here, which means the curse bearer must have been on the scene too. Okay, there's probably something to do after that. Look at Ariel. Alright. So, how much have you been able to figure out? Well, I know what happened around midnight last night. Someone invoked the Feast of Shadows, which boosts the power of curses, and then brought forth the 7 mysteries of Hanjo. That allows even those who do not have the power to cast curses to gather soul dregs for the rite of resurrection. At least, that's my hypothesis. Sounds about right so far. As I'm sure you know, there are actually 9 mysteries, not 7. When the Feast of Shadows was cast, the curse stones appeared before those who wanted the rite at the locales of the 7 mysteries. We've managed to gather 3 curse stones so far, including the one I got first, the Evergreen Beach. You got 3 already? Wow. We have the curse stone of the Fool's Procession. Well, Yako, the girl standing behind me, does. That's me! Yako, the girl standing behind Mio. Good for you, Yako. She does? Is she alright? We could take it off your hands. Well, the Feast of Shadows has no effect during the day, and there's still something I want to find out. Good face. Alright, I'll leave the Fool's Procession with you two then. Oh, look at us. Can I think about that? Oh, you know, it's just about sushi. Huh? You want to talk to me? You're probably better off asking Mio. Did you have the stone? Thank you. Please keep collecting the other cursed stones. I'll be looking for a way to stop the Feast of Shadows. Okay, got it. That should make things go more smoothly. What about the other curse bearers? Have you run into any of them? Well, last night at school. You were here last night? You were here last night? Yes, you see... Huh. You two are using a spirit board? That's so cool. Way to go, Ario. So that's when you ran into the curse echo. I'm glad you survived the encounter. Somehow, we managed to get away without accidentally setting it off. The curse echo we saw took the shape of a woman missing an arm and a leg. Oh, uh-oh. What? A woman missing an arm and a leg? That's the one-sided read. The one-sided read. This is bad. Huh? What's so bad about that one? You idiot think the curse bearer of the one-sided read is... Nijima. Fumichika Nijima. He admitted it himself. That's his curse. Oh, that's right. Wait. But if that's the case, Nijima might have been here last night. What? I mean, it's possible that he was lying to us, but... What? Who's Nijima? No clue. We're having a moment. Oh, I can talk to him. Can I think about that? No, just still thinking about sushi. Doesn't matter if I heard about Nijima. This is one hell of a coincidence, huh? that this random girl you know is already involved with the case. Yeah, that is a coincidence. About Fumichika Nijima. So, Nijima is trying to take advantage of that Feast of Shadows for his own nefarious purposes. Huh? He said he's gonna massacre the city at sundown today? And he's trying to get to your daughter too? That's why we've been trying to find him, but to no avail. Honestly, this information has been the most useful we've gotten so far. So, just to be sure, could you tell me who else was at the school last night? Well, as far as we know, there was us, Mr. Jonuichi, and one of our classmates, Hitomi. Don't forget, old man Ashimiya. Wait, Hitomi, do you mean Hitomi Okuda, second-year student? Well, yes, why? Boss. So she was here last night. You saw Hitomi earlier, though. I saw Hitomi earlier, though, and she didn't seem like a curse bearer to me. You did? Did you talk to her? Yes. Would you mind if we ask you a few questions about that? Hitomi said she didn't want to talk to the police because she was afraid she'd become a suspect. So I can't tell you anything unless you swear you won't drag her into this. Ah, I see. Don't worry. This is about a different matter. A different matter? You mean about the police officer, Mr. Yoshimi? You know about that? Did Hitomi say something about him? Yes, she did, actually. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I guess we'll talk about it first. Hitomi did say that Mr. Yoshimi entrusted her with something. He did? What was it? Yoshimi gave her a talisman? Yes, apparently he also asked her to look for another one just like it. One that Michio had. What kind of talismans could they be, boss? Doesn't ring a bell. But if Yoshimi was talking about him with his dying breath, they must have been pretty important. Did they find a talisman on Michio where her body was found? I'll check. But if they did, Yoshimi would have had plenty of time to retrieve it before he died. Right. Would you consider giving us Hitomi's contact information? I'd like to talk to her about this talisman. I'm not sure. She's never opened up to anyone except Mr. Yoshimi. I'm no good, huh? I was friends with Yoshimi, though. You don't seem like too bad of a guy. Not all that scary for a cop. But I doubt that'll be enough for her. She really doesn't want to end up becoming a suspect. To be honest, she was even a bit wary of us. Well then. Do you think she'll talk to Yoshimi's fiancé? Haven't they met before? Oh, they have. She told us about that. Yes, she might be willing to talk to her. All right, then we better find her fast. You haven't been able to reach her? That's a little worrying. It is worrying. She's certainly well versed in the paranormal. I just can't get over the darkness. What? She has darkness around her? That's fucked. Okay, no. Okay, whatever. Yeah! Mayu Chozawa. We'll let you know as soon as we manage to contact her. Okay, I'd be willing to give Hitomi's contact information to her. Oh, right, one more thing. Hitomi told me that Mr. Yoshimi gave her instructions in the event that something happened to him. He told her to give the talisman to Mr. Nakagoshi from the police headquarters. What? So it was a Nakagoshi case? Why would Yoshimi tell her that? Could you check on that? I will, but, well, I don't know if they'll pick up when I call. Is he with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau? Well, yes. Nakagoshi's the chief, but he's almost never in, so I don't really know the guy. To be honest, I'm not even sure if he exists or if he's just a figurehead. I've never spoken to him myself. All of Paranormal Affairs cases are referred to as Nakagoshi cases. Jeez, what's up with that? Who knows? That amulet Hitomi was looking for may be the missing puzzle piece to this mystery. Yeah, we talked about her. Okay. About Fumichika Najima. Let's tell you about a serial killer. If we're talking about people who were at the school last night, there was one more person, though I'm not too clear on the details. There was someone else? Apparently, Hitomi actually saw Mr. Jonuichi getting cursed and killed last night. What? Talk about some vital information. What she said happened was... Michio was the one who killed Mr. Jonuichi? Is it Jonuichi? And I feel like I've just been saying his name wrong this whole time. That's okay. Are you sure it was really Michio that she saw? Well, that's what she told me. I wasn't there. That must mean there was another curse bearer here last night. Jonuichi was killed by a curse, so someone had to have been there, whether it was Michio or not. Damn, boss, do you think it really could have been Michio's ghost? I mean, based on what we've heard, she does have plenty of reasons to be vengeful. Calm down. Just because the paranormal exists doesn't mean just anything is possible. It's still possible that Najima's behind Jonuichi's death. But what about Hitomi's story? About this janitor, Ashimiya. Was it? How old is he? Do you know how long he's worked here? Huh? Why are you so interested in him all of a sudden? I only just transferred to this school though, so I have no idea. He's around 50 years old. He came to our school about half a year ago. No one knows what he did before, so there are all kinds of rumors about him. I see. Thanks. I think I'm starting to get a better picture of all this. Huh? Listen up. It's not uncommon for former prisoners to find work under an alias after their release. The notoriety attached to their former name can get in the way of a proper rehabilitation, you see. What are you? No way! Ario, have the officers apprehend the janitor. He worked the night shift, so he might still be in the overnight room. Yes, right away. Boss, bad news. Apparently the room's been empty all morning. Sounds like they've been looking to question Ashimiya too, but couldn't find him anywhere. No. That all but confirms it. Just one more thing to check. Are there any photos of this Ashimiya? The old man seriously hated getting his picture taken. He'd always avoid it. Ario, call an urgent search for Makoto Ashimiya. We can't let him get away. Yes, sir. I'll contact HQ right away. Damn, stressful. What was that thing you mentioned about Michio earlier? Something about a grudge? Did you know anything about her? What's your relation? I'm her friend. I was actually planning to resurrect her at first. Ah, I see. We've gained quite a lot of information from you two. It's only fair we share as well. Tell her, Ario. All right. Keep in mind that this is just a theory, though. Okay. After re-examining the crime scene, Yoshimi concluded that Michio's death wasn't a suicide, but a vehicular collision. Wait, what? An accident? Being hit by a speeding truck or van would have resulted in similar injuries. The investigation was ordered by Yoshimi, so it seemed like he had his doubts about it being a suicide. What? A van? Speeding? Yako, what's wrong? Are you okay? Oh, what's going on? You okay, Yako? Oh, shit. A van. There's a young man, Yako. Whoa. Whoa. There's a young man in the driver's seat, in the passenger seat. A woman? Oh. Okay. Yes. Wait, was I? Whoa, we're psychic. Are you back now? How do you feel? You're covered in sweat. Yeah. I'm okay, I think. Sorry, I went a little crazy there. It's no problem, as long as you're okay. That was quite the surprise, though. Our girl. Yoshimi talked to you about Michio, didn't he? Oh. Look at that wistful facial expression she's got. Well, he didn't give me any specifics, but if you're wondering about that. So I don't know what was truly on Michio's mind either. Wait, was it? Oh, he didn't give you any specifics. Wondering about that. Okay. Right. Do you have any idea why Jonuchi was so scared of Michio? Well, about that. I'm not sure exactly how to put this, but... It's the blackmail. I see. Well, I half expected it was something like that. Thank you for telling me. Sorry, it's hard to explain. I wonder what he got his hands on to be able to blackmail her like that. Well... Alright, let's talk more about Najima. Oh my, I didn't expect this at all. Yeah, how could that old man have been some horrible criminal mastermind? I can't believe it. And a curse bearer on top of that. To think he was so close to us this whole time. Ugh, it gives me the chills. A guy like that really shouldn't have been allowed to work at a high school. Let's hope it isn't already too late. I was thinking the same. I was like, why would they have a criminal who their crime is related to a child or just like another high school student be working at a high school? That's a total failure of like the justice system there. Oh, I may have shown Ashimiya my cursed stone last night. Oh shit, it's true. What? I don't like this one bit. Najima did say he wasn't specifically targeting curse bearers, but... I'm glad nothing happened to you. Wait, but then... Could it have been old man Ashimiya who attacked you in the hallway? I almost told him that you were still in the building, too. What? You did? Yikes, good thing I didn't say anything. You might have gotten very lucky there, kid. Well, we know what happens when we told him. Good times. This is too much. I hope they find him soon. Come on, long arm of the law, help us. That's us. We're the long arm of the law. Right. Michio, what happened? Okay. About the mastermind behind the Feast of Shadows. Put a stop to the Feast of Shadows. It would help if I knew more about how the curses of the Seven Mysteries first came about. In that case, you're probably best off talking to that crabby researcher guy. You mean Mr. Araishi? I would very much like to talk to him. Ah, right. He's a teacher here too, isn't he? You would know him already. You might be more inclined to talk if it's one of his students doing the asking. Do you know where he is? I do. We tried to talk to him, but he refused to cooperate. But you two should give it a try. He's at his usual cafe working on his papers. The cafe. Oh, Kurokikyo Cafe in Kamizawa? Wow, I can't believe I said that all so smoothly. Thanks. We'll head over there now. School rules say we're not allowed to go to cafes, though. Why? Don't worry about it. I'll allow it. Thank you. Huh? That's all it takes? Yeah, just man shows up. You can go to the cafe. It's cool. It's talking about the Feast of Shadows. There must be a mastermind behind everything. Someone who orchestrated all of this for a reason. I want to find out why. Me too. Can show what happened. Hey, boss. Forensics is calling. I'll go see what they have to say. Sure. Thanks. Boss, they found this on the ground a short distance away from the scene. What is that? Ribbon? Yeah, the kind you use to tie up your hair. What? I've seen that ribbon before. You have? Go on then. That's the ribbon that Michio always used to wear. What? Oh, I'm looking concerned. Doesn't that mean that Michio was here? Are you sure? Definitely. I have the same one at home. We bought them together. That has to be hers. Was she resurrected? If she was resurrected, that's messed up. Then, did she come back to life somehow? But how? Oh, good question. Oh, you already talk. Okay. If I was Michio and I came back to life, where would I go? That's the question. She got her revenge on Jonuchi, but she may have more revenge to dish out. Is there anyone else she'd have a grudge against? Well, what about the guy who killed her in the collision? If she really did come back to life, then it's terribly sad that she's spending her new chance at life like this. Being obsessed with revenge is such a tragic way to live. We did it. We talked. I'm afraid that's all we can tell you. Don't worry. You are a big help. Thank you. We should start our search for Najima and Mayu Chozawa. It might be worth it to check out Michio's house as well, just in case. Let us use the school as our base of operations. If anything happens, go to one of the officers hanging around here. Got it. Thank you. And good luck. We'll go talk to Mr. Araishi about a way to lift this curse. All right, boss. Let's get going whenever you're ready. We did it. We think. We'll leave the curse lifting to the girls while we go looking for Najima and Chozawa. There's also a matter of Yoshimi's talisman. But if we won't get anything done staying here, we better get a move on. Yeah. Guess we're done. We're moving. Yeah. Oh, we get to talk to them. Dead or alive. That's interesting. Where am I at? Oh, I miss Shogo. Remember Shogo? Remember when he just died? Honestly, I'm still thinking about why Shogo is not necessarily that he's involved, but like, what's his role? Because I do believe this girl did say that we probably have psychic powers, and I actually have no reason to doubt her. I mean, Yako just displayed some psychic powers. I'm gonna continue with the detectives. Might as well. Kind of want to learn more, and Harue and Richter are here. So let's do it. Party time. Oh, I'm liking the music. Yeah, just hanging out Shiraishis, I mean. Ma'am, allow me to introduce one of our country's most elite detectives. The name's Jun Irio. I hardly call myself elite, but either way, it's nice to meet you. This here is the brilliant Chief Inspector Tatsumi, and yes, he's just as rough and tumble as he looks. Sometimes I really don't know if you're complimenting or putting me down. So, you two are detectives. This is my client, Miss Haruo Shigima. Shijima? No, Shigima. Her father's a big deal in the police himself, so remember to mind your manners. A bigwig named Shigima? Boss, you know of this guy? Shit, I've heard the name. But, you know, I don't keep track of who's who in the upper echelons. There's no need to worry. I'm my own person after all, and my father has nothing to do with any of this. Ooh, did you hear that, boss? Looks like you're getting off easy again this time. Don't make it sound like I'm involved in some shady business. It ain't like that. You both seem rather jovial despite being detectives. How rare. All the police officers I've met have always been so dull. Well, you won't find any dull cops here. We'll round up all your criminals with a smile. That's our motto. How lovely. Keep it up. Just hold on one second. This is the first time I'm hearing of that. Well, you're right about them not being your typical detectives. Yeah, we're weird. Well, they're weird now. Surroundings. I thought we might cause trouble standing in the middle of the street talking like this, but so far we haven't drawn attention. Then again, that might just be because nobody wants to get involved with the case. Yeah, pretty much. A young and energetic detective. He seems to have a strong sense of justice. If my son had the chance to grow older, perhaps he would have become an officer just like him. Oh, that's kind of sweet. He seems like he's got a lot of experience working the streets. Most of the officers I know are the bureaucratic desk jockey types. The contrast is rather striking. Oh, that's really interesting. So these detectives are out here because of the recent string of strange deaths. It's best we keep quiet about our involvement with the curses. Well, maybe, maybe not. Alright, guess we'll talk to him. What brings you here, Richter? You on a case? That's right, I'm picking up the police's slack. I trust you remember the kidnapping and murder case from last year? Oh, I remember now. You're that Haruo Shigima from the kidnapping case. Huh? Did I miss something? Don't be an idiot. It was the case where Munesada Shigima's grandson was kidnapped. Which must have been your son, ma'am. Indeed, the story was suppressed by the news. In the end, it was all considered a huge failure on the police department's part. Most of the investigation was conducted in secret. And unfortunately, the department is unwilling to reopen the case. Any investigation carried out afterward turned up nothing at all, which is why I'm now on the job. So they never caught the culprit, huh? That's rough. So your findings have brought you to this place, then? That's right, an individual connected to the case used to live around here. Used to? That's right, as of last week, they're deceased. We'd hoped to talk to the family. No one was home when I checked last time, so we figured we'd try again. Interesting. Huh. It sure doesn't look good on the police to be mishandling cases like these. If there really was a culprit, it should be our responsibility to bring them to justice. Well, I do consider the police my people. So you consider the blame to be shared. You've got a stern side as well, I see. Oh. Sure doesn't look good, yeah. Okay. Hey, it's Richter, my boy. It seems like they were acquainted, but also like they haven't talked in a long time. That's a good analysis. Is there a sticker? Hello, I'm a man in search of stickers. I know there's a murder, but those delinquent birds are just so enticing. I guess knowing how to deal with cops is also part of an investigator's job. Not quite. The two of us used to be comrades is all. Comrades. That's right, Richter used to be part of the police force himself. He quit a few years ago to go solo. Is that so? You should give it a try, Ario. There's more freedom in working as a private investigator. Can't say much for the quality of life, though. It's been 2 years, right? I hadn't heard of you since you quit. I didn't think your business would last, but here you are. You sure you don't want to return to the force? We take you back with open arms. What? To sit on my ass and watch the birds fly? I'll take a pass. I don't belong in that world. Come on, Richter. We need your talent. The public needs you. Nah, you don't. This is my calling. The police will manage just fine without me. I'll keep on tying up all your loose ends, saving the little birdies you abandoned. Honestly, fair enough. It's not like, even though Ario's super cool and so is Tatsumi, it's not like they can be everywhere at once. I can't believe you were actually part of the police force once. There's a story behind everything, ma'am. I don't regret my time on the force. I wouldn't have the connections I have today without it. Fair. Sure doesn't look good. Yeah, okay. Okay. By the way, ma'am, this might be sudden, but there's something I'd like to confirm with you. And that is, do you happen to know anything about the 7 mysteries of Honjo? Sorry, Chief, but that's hardly... With all due respect, investigator, I think my question was addressed to the lady. If you insist. What do you say, ma'am? Can you tell us anything? Let's see if we lie. And anyways, we might as well say something. I've heard of the 7 mysteries, but this talk of curses eludes me. Is that so? Well, I'm sorry for the intrusion. I didn't think we'd talk like that. Come to think of it, I heard some things about this area last night. Something about a strange yet conspicuous man dressed in white loitering around. Wait a second. I assume they were talking about you, investigator. Well, I won't argue that I'm strange and conspicuously dressed in white. And as it turns out, I was out here last night to conduct my investigation. Did you run into anything strange or out of the ordinary? Out of the ordinary? I guess I did observe a few suspicious characters. You were asking about the curses just now. Why would a public servant be interested in the occult? Boss, Richter's a smart man. He can help us if we tell him what we know. I can't promise I'll be of any help to you, but I'm interested in hearing what you've got to say. Something's been happening in Honjo, isn't there? It must be something big if they've got you head office guys on it. Well, I guess it's all right. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Thank you, boss. Listen closely to what we're about to say, Richter. So by using curses to commit murders, these people collect soul dregs to perform the rite of resurrection. And these curse stones are somehow connected to the 7 mysteries of Honjo. It's a tough story to swallow, but I don't see a reason to doubt you either. We figured the strange occurrences happening around here recently are connected to these curses. To get this situation under control, we've been searching for the curse bearers and confiscate their curse stones. Do you have any information that might help us? That's tough. I never expected curses and other mumbo-jumbo to play into this all. But if we're talking shady characters, there was this middle-aged fellow I saw in South Warigezui Street. He had an average build. He was anxious, like he was searching for prey. Boss, what do you think? Well, considering the location, it could have been Hideki Araishi. We already got his cursed stone. Impressive. You two are working quick. Did you see anything else? Not that I can remember. That's a shame. Damn, we are withholding info. Though they would take away our curse stone, so I guess that's going against our plans. If you see any characters who look like they might be carrying a curse stone, it'd be a huge help if you let us know. Absolutely. I'll let you know if I find any. Richter, perhaps you could lend a hand in our case too. There's a number of people we can't track, and finding missing persons happens to be your specialty, no? Holy shit, that's a specialty. I hate to disappoint you, but I'm busy enough with this case. The faith of my client is what keeps me afloat. I have to prioritize requests by the order in which they come. I see. Well, can't say that's not fair. Well, do you need a private investigator anyway? What do you need a private investigator for anyway? The cops should have plenty of bright folks to throw at the job. True, but this isn't an ordinary case we're dealing with here. Honestly, yeah. Whoop. Wait, a sticker. Damn, there was one here? Lucky. That's number 12, the Royal Kingpin Gwyn. Oh, that's so. Yeah! Looking so good. Where am I? Yeah, what a win. I knew there'd be a sticker. I knew there'd be a sticker all along. Okay, let's see. Huh? By the way, that reminds me, Richter. Yes? You said the person who used to live here died last week. You wouldn't be referring to Michio Shiraishi by chance. You knew? I thought so. It seems like we're here for the same reason, then. Seriously? Michio was involved with curses and magic? Strictly speaking, the curse part isn't our concern. We're looking to Yoshimi's case. Yoshimi. Oh, right. Hajime Yoshimi's. That's right. He died on the job. I'm sure you've heard of it. I heard. It was a most unfortunate loss. So there's a connection between Hajime Yoshimi of the Juvenile Division and Michio. Well, hold on. Let's focus on Michio for a second. Do you think she has something to do with the kidnapping? Talk about unforeseen developments. Exchanging information should prove mutually beneficial. I'll tell you what I know, but in turn I want a full scoop on your findings concerning Michio. Sure. To tell you the truth. What? You believe Michio's ghost is the one who killed Mr. Jonouchi? So he wasn't just mumbling nonsense? I mean, we haven't fully confirmed anything yet, but the testimonies we've heard and the evidence we've found point in that direction. Testimony? You mean from those, psychic high schoolers? Didn't they also say there was a chance Michio hadn't killed herself? Wait, if that's all true then... Did you figure something out? Kankichiro Iwai. Kankichiro Iwai? Huh? Kankichiro Iwai. He'll be the next victim. We have to open the door to the Shiraishi house. We need to look inside. Hey, what's gotten into you? Boss. I'm sure the landlord would give us the key if we asked. Screw that. You know how long that could take? We can ask for permission later. Richter? Hey, Richter, calm down. We can't just... Uh-oh. Take that, you shitty door. That's how you do it. We did it. Richter, get a hold of yourself. I see you're still the same as always. Oh, I see you're still the same as always. Everyone, come quick. Look at this. Whoa, what's up with this room? Boss, there's a dead body in here. Whoa, could that be Michio's dad? Nah, he's her stepdad at best, if that. It's gotta be the body of Kankichiro Iwai. There's no doubt about it. This man's a goner. He's gotten real messed up. Looks like he's been like this for a while. I'd say it happened last night. Ario, did you find Jonuichi's body in the same state? Now that you mention it, it looked as though Kohei Jonuichi had died from a number of heavy blows. What are you suggesting, investigator? It was Michio Shiraishi. She's alive. She used the power of the curses to get back at the men who ruined her life. That's ridiculous. You're suggesting she actually revived? It's gotta be that. And if she's alive, then... Hey, I came to the same conclusion. Oh, my boy! My apologies for interrupting. I know we've just arrived at an interesting plot point. But do you really think a dead girl is going around taking revenge from beyond the grave? Consider this. What if Michio Shiraishi never died? But seeing as you've come this far, I'm sure you already know the truth, don't you? And so, I would have you answer me a question. Where in Honjo was Michio Shiraishi at the hour of 8 o'clock this morning? Oh my god, wait a second. No. No way. Eyes are slightly different though. Yako. Wait, what time did we... Oh man, it's been a while since I played. I'm trying to remember, because I'm trying to think maybe it's Yako. If she is being... How do I put this? She was not... she keeps like losing consciousness, or she keeps forgetting where she is. I feel like she's being possessed. When's the last time she's... I'm trying to remember. Alright, story chart. No. Oh man, I kind of want to... why can't I look at my history? Because it's been like several days since I played, so I'm trying to figure out... Okay. She was probably... the candy shop, right? 8 a.m.'s the candy shop. Were we awake at 8 a.m.? Was it 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. when they woke up? I don't remember anymore. You know what? I'm gonna go look at my old video real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm pretty sure it's the candy shop, because that's all I can think of. She was... possession. I see. Very well. Congratulations, you are correct. Oh my god. Yes! Okay, I feel good about that one. Sorry. I was just sitting there thinking that she's being possessed this whole time. And I'm like, we didn't have the Feast of Shadows a week before, so like, she couldn't have been actually revived. But if she was, yeah, if she was like being possessed because she's got like psychic abilities, Yako might be the perfect vessel for Shiraishi since they were friends. As expected, you got it in one go. Well, the cause of death was such, was it not? You must have noticed some time ago. Let's get back to the story then, shall we? I've taken up enough of your time. Oh my god, I feel good. Feeling good. What? So you really think Michio Shiraishi is alive? Just think it through and it all becomes obvious. It tracks, but... do you really think that girl could have managed all of this? First of all, Ario, go report this to HQ. Understood. I'll get it right away. Get on it right away. I'll start investigating this place. It sure isn't lacking in stuff that needs a looking at. There's a bunch of photos of the same person pasted on the wall over here there. Huh. Whoa now, hold on. These photos. These are all of Fumichika Najima. Gross. Really? Come to think of it, he was in the papers a lot back in the day. Oh, there's even more pasted up over here. These are all the cutouts from the newspapers and magazines about the Najima murders. I don't get it. Why the weirdo shrine? Let's keep looking around. I'm thinking to myself, this place is disgusting. Did Michio Shiraishi really live here? Yeah, it's awesome, huh? Okay, well. Corpse. Drawer. This drawer is really old. Chief Inspector, do you mind if I look inside? Huh? I mean, in normal cases, only the police would be allowed to touch things, right? Right. Ario isn't here, so let me take a look at it. There's just clothes in here. Not much variety either. Can't say they were big spenders. Well, I was hoping to find some kind of talisman here, but I guess we're not so lucky. I see. Thank you anyway. Decorations? There are candles and stones with inscriptions placed all over. Are these tools for some ritual? Hey, don't touch anything, you hear? Ah, that's right. Considering this is a murder scene, we ought to leave everything as it is. All of this can be used as evidence. If anyone besides forensic toys with it, it'll cause trouble down the road. It's true. Floor. It's off-putting to look at, but I can't help but wonder what in the world this is. They're magic runes. They're used in Western black magic rituals. Most of the time, they're useless imitations, though. I wouldn't get too excited about it. Oh my, who knew the Chief Inspector was such an expert on the occult? I just chanced upon that information. That girl with the spirit sense we mentioned, she's pretty informed on the subject. Someone was attempting to perform Western black magic in this place. Pretty absurd if you ask me. Of course, the person in question was dead serious about it all. Well, Western black magic. While magic is often classed as a branch of mysticism, or may variously refer to the likes of witchcraft or astrology, here it refers specifically to Western black magic. In the Middle Ages, the line between science and magic was blurred, with the pursuit of the supernatural considering a legitimate academic discipline. Astrology was regarded akin to astronomy, while alchemy was accepted as scientific fact and would eventually evolve into what is known today as chemistry. One discipline, however, was considered wicked and shunned accordingly: black magic. The practice of using magical knowledge to strike a bargain with demons. In contrast to the socially acceptable subjects studied by the intelligentsia, black magic was most prolific among the lower classes. It was the common people who suffered most from the ills of the day: war, famine, and sickness, which perhaps led them to seek aid from unholy powers. As heresy, these rituals and spells were nowhere to be found in orthodox modes of teaching, but instead were recorded in tomes of dubious credibility. Fascinating. Wait, is there a sticker here in this murder scene? Where's the bird stickers? Old books. I don't want to look at the corpse yet. It's silly. There are old books scattered everywhere. I wonder what they're about. Many of them are written in a foreign language. It'll be a pain to look through all of these. Let's save them for later and continue looking around. All right. Sure thing, Mr. Richter. Curious, honestly. Curious situation. Let's look at the newspaper cutouts. Look at these. Pictures of Fumichika and Najima cut out from the newspaper and magazines. Whoever put these up was obsessed. I wonder what their intent was. You think the Shirishis are somehow connected to the Najima case? Perhaps they did this as to not forget a grudge or something. It's crazy to think Najima might be involved in all this too. Do you think he might have anything to do with the body here? Maybe. The man's already out on parole. He's a curse bearer with a curse stone now. He announced that from sundown today he'll be going on a killing spree. Oh dear. There's an emergency search underway as we speak, but no one's yet managed to get a hold of the bastard. So he hasn't changed his ways. That doesn't bode well. To tell you the truth, the lady here isn't completely unconnected from the Najima murders either. You don't say. That's right. We talked about it last night. 20 years ago, I found the hand in Sumida River that brought the incident to light. You don't say. You were the kid from back then? You were really brave. You did a great deed. Were you the detective I spoke with? I had no idea. So you two have met before. Fancy that. I've been worried that Fumichika Najima might bear resentment towards you, ma'am. You might be right. Unfortunately, that asshole's quite the resentful type. Oh dear. That asshole. I wonder who put the idea into his head, and now he's got the one-sided read too. He's threatening to massacre the people of Honjo at sundown. Seriously? On top of that, he's been itching to get revenge on me as well. Of all things, the man's gone and threatened to kill my daughter. Damn, that's quite the threat. Certainly you can't afford to stay put here. The fucker wants to get us all angsty. When I finally get to arresting him, it'll be with a cool head. Not gonna give him the pleasure, huh? Well, if Iwai and Fumichika Najima have anything to do with each other, then this room might hold a clue to Najima's location. Let's hope so. Window. The window and storm shutter closed. No light gets in here at all. It's pitch black. The neighbors mentioned that they started to keep the house shut like this not long ago. I wonder. The person who put all these photos up must have been obsessed with Najima. They might have had some relation to Najima's victims, or perhaps it was the opposite. The opposite? What if it wasn't loathing, but admiration? But then... This sliding door leads to the kitchen. It barely fits the frame. Okay. The floor again. It looks like the things spread around here have been like this for a while now. This ritual, or whatever, was something he attempted up to recently. Plenty of neighbors mentioned having heard strange mantra-like noises coming from here during the night. You think Iwai was the one chanting? Hard to say. Could have been one of the Shiraishis as well. If we look through these books in the back, we might learn whatever it is they were trying to do. Okay. Alright, corpse. There's nothing around to confirm his identity, but by the looks of him, I'd say he's Kankichiro Iwai. You've seen him before? I heard he had a criminal record, so I assumed he wouldn't have held a respectable occupation. Is that what a curse does to a person? Ma'am, it'd be better not to look so closely. No, I'm looking. It's amazing. That is a weird reaction, lady. We're weird. Najima's picture. It's the same man in every picture. Is that Fumichika Najima? Wow. This is quite the spectacle. I don't think I'll ever manage to erase this from my mind. Don't worry, Richter. You're quite the spectacle yourself. Do you mean to compare me with the likes of a bizarre criminal? Yes. These aren't just cut from publications. They've even snapped a number of shots of their own. They must have admired him. Why else would they have collected? They must have admired him. Why else would they have collected so many pictures? Whatever the case, it's certain they were obsessed. Cruel is what it is. Yeah, I would say so. Window. Books time. What do you say, Chief? Would you let me look through if I wore gloves? Well, it's not like I'm any help with foreign languages. Go ahead. Thank you. Huh. Seems to be a book on Western black magic. The same runes are written here alongside detailed descriptions of the procedure. I suppose you'd call these grimoires. It's all a bunch of nonsense if you ask me, though. You think this EY guy was studying them? Perhaps to perform some kind of ritual? There are a bunch of handwritten notes beside the grimoires. Whoever it was, they were serious about this. EY doesn't look the type to be into this stuff, but shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But why would he be studying black magic? According to the materials, this here rune is for the restoration of youth. Perhaps he was trying to become young again. This over here seems to be black magic related to resurrection. Each one of these spells requires a human sacrifice. Talk about dangerous. Resurrection? Like the rite? I guess no matter what part of the world, people will turn to the occult for similar reasons. I guess so. Let's think to myself. This place is disgusting. Oh, I guess it's just disgusting. It's a sticker. What is it? This looks like a journal. It's probably UI's. A journal? His writing is surprisingly thorough. It's almost as if he was writing a report for someone. I don't know why they have to zoom up so crazy. Oh, wow. Now this is something. What is it? What did he write? This is quite the find. Let me give you a summary. So, this Kenkichiro Iwai fellow. He'd been searching for a spell to restore youth for years. So, he was into black magic from the start. He believed he could learn to successfully perform a spell. He could then use it to earn a fortune. To tell you the truth, it seems like he was already getting funded after he acquired this grimoire. You don't say. This is starting to sound kind of familiar. But first, let's find out how he got his hands on this grimoire. It seems that Najima told him where he could obtain the book when they were both in prison. What? That's nearly too much of a coincidence. Likely not coincidence. It seems like UI took an interest in the Najima murders after it made the news. He admired him rather passionately. You might even say he worshipped the man. Worship Najima, of all people? This was a time when students were itching to rebel. Anyone who did something to shake the world was bound to gather admirers. UI had been collecting these photos ever since that time. And since he just so happened to land in prison at the same time as Najima, he made sure to get in contact. This is a lot. I mean, even having it all laid out like this. The thought of Najima being involved with these grimoires is staggering. I don't think we've ever had anything pointing to that. What's the connection? To be honest, it's a shock for me too. To me too. For years, we've been scratching our heads over the motives behind the Najima murders. Yup, it's been a mystery to us all from the very start. Whoa now, wait just 1 minute. Do you think? No way. Are you saying? That's right, the murders might have been for a ritual. He was attempting to perform black magic. The instructions written down for the sacrificial offering match up exactly with the acts carried out by Najima. You've got to be kidding me. So that sadistic crap he was doing was all for black magic? That's what the evidence suggests. However, Najima tried to do some type of resurrection ritual, but Iwai had different motives. Chief Inspector, you might think this is all the stuff of fantasy, but that doesn't refute that Najima and Iwai were both acting in earnest. This is batshit insane. You're telling me that nutjob did all this for some hokey-pokey resurrection? Shit. Resurrection. That means there must have been someone Najima wanted to bring back to life. Damn, that's it. That has to be it. Fucking hell, it all makes sense now. What? What is it? So, about the Najima murders. There's some information that's been kept from the public. Go on. When we broke into his house and arrested him, we also found a baby. A baby? It was a girl, looked to be about 6 months old. Oh, it was a girl, looked to be about 6 months old, but she was covered in filth. She looked so weak and sickly. We called the medics right away. If we were a second later, I'm sure the girl would have died. So, was Najima the father? Oh, so was Najima the father. He told us he'd found her under a bridge. He found her? She was abandoned? I've heard from parents threatening to leave their child under a bridge as a threat, but to think it really happens. I suppose there are those cases with the dead newborns found stuffed in coin lockers, so it's not without precedent. Whatever the case, we never found out the truth. But there's one rumor from the back then that I could never get out of my mind. And it's starting to sound more likely now. Well, I'm sure this isn't the first time you've heard of it. Many believe Najima's guilty of more crimes than just what got him convicted. Back then, a lot of girls went missing. Yeah, I remember all of it. Among the high school girls that might have been murdered, or maybe I should say, sacrificed, was a girl who was pregnant. Goodness. That's horrific. He killed her and dismembered her body, and we thought maybe the baby we found is what he pulled out from inside of her. Jesus. Don't misunderstand me. This is all speculation on top of more speculation here. But I, for one, never believed that man would just take in a baby he found under a bridge. I'm feeling sick. Stay strong, ma'am. I know this is hard to hear. Like I said, don't take that to be the full truth. We were running on speculation back then. Now that this whole resurrection magic has come into play, we should consider the possibility that it was his child. And that maybe he was trying to revive whoever the mother might have been. It's just a theory, but my life would be a tad easier if it were true. That's an interesting thought. If there's anyone Najima would want to resurrect, a deceased wife is as good a guess as any. The fact that he obtained a cursed stone suggests he had an interest in the rite of resurrection. Damn, you're right. And here I was thinking he was only after the curse's power to massacre. We're feeling sick. Chief Inspector. Yeah? What happened to the child? Without a birth registration on file, best we could do was find the girl some suitable foster parents. It was decided to keep the circumstances secret for the sake of the child's future. Well, I'm glad she was taken care of. Who's the child? Oh my God, who's the child? Don't mean to derail the conversation, but there's still more written in Iwai's journal. We know Iwai managed to obtain the grimoire thanks to the advice he got from his idol, Najima, while in prison. After conducting research and gathering more information, he determined he had a chance to get rich quick. Right. He thought he could make some money if he could successfully use rejuvenation magic. Correct. Turns out someone gave him the idea. I guess there was a little typo there. And get this. It was the one and only queen and chairwoman of the Hihaku soaps herself, Natsue Yamamori. Wait, the chairwoman of Hihaku soaps? So, that's where this leads. Here, let me read what he wrote. The queen of Hihaku has a strange fear of growing old. Her fear of death is even worse. If she does die, she wishes to be revived. And if she will spend whatever it takes to preserve her beauty. Magic, rituals, and rites. She'll use whatever means necessary. Her tenacity is unbelievable. She was apparently investing money into any research on resurrection, the restoration of youth, and the like. So she would even throw her money at the occult. The place's greed will take you. Well then, that brings us to Hideki Araishi. She presumably funded his research into the rite of resurrection as well. That's what it all points towards. I wouldn't be surprised if the Witch of Hihaku pounced at the rumors of the rite of resurrection. It's starting to sound likely. It might also be why she's spreading the rumor about having godly powers. It's a convenient cover for if she becomes young again. Godly powers? What's that all about? You can ignore that. Either way, I think Iwai took the payment he was getting for his research to seduce a family into taking him in to keep a low profile. The Shiraishi family, Michio, and her mother, Toshiko, were just his unlucky marks. And this is where you get involved. Are you feeling steady, ma'am? Huh? This has something to do with me? Are you No. You can't mean. You've realized it then. Perhaps. Wait, what? That Fumichika Najima's Michio Shiraishi's. Wait. Wait, what? What? Michio and her mother, Toshiko, were just as unlucky marks. Godly powers. Are you feeling steady, ma'am? Child. Was a child. Wait. That's who Yamamori. No. Oh, Toshiko Shiraishi's child was the sacrifice. Wait. Michio Natsume. Kichiro Iwai's child? That's not his child. Anyways, whatever. Magic. Was magic. Okay, it's okay. Okay, Toshiko's child was the sacrifice. Toshiko Shiraishi's child was the sacrifice? What? Ma'am, please calm down. That wasn't it. Oh? Was I mistaken? Then what did you mean? Ma'am, please calm down. Iwai moved in with the Shiraishis to practice his magic. He needed a sacrifice to perform his youth restoration spell, but that meant extracting the life force from someone young. But what? That's what I was saying. Like, she's the child of Toshiko, right? Yeah. She's the child of Toshiko. And she's the sacrifice. This is literally what we're saying. What? So it was Iwai. This man. Iwai worshipped Najima, so he must have also despised Najima's detractors. Oh, yeah. Not to mention he was captured and sent to jail once before. Surely he had a bone to pick with the police. So when he realized he had the chance to both avenge Najima, embarrass the police, and acquire a living sacrifice at the same time? Fuck! You got it. Iwai kidnapped Haruo Shigima's son and managed to score 3 birds with 1 stone. You're telling me that horrid man, he never had the intention of returning my child. Also, what is it? Yeah, he used Shiraishi to get him. So that means, yeah, he was able to use his stepdaughter to do this. I thought there might have been a reason why the kidnapper seemed to be mocking the police. He never wanted money. His aim was to humiliate the force. It all makes sense. You must have used Michio to lower your boy's defenses, and then kidnapped him on his way back home. That man, he took Shuichi? Ma'am, please calm down. I understand, but you must remember to breathe. You don't understand. You have absolutely no idea what I'm going through. This isn't a joke. I wouldn't expect the police to understand. You'll never understand. Living sacrifices. What a stupid idea from a stupid little man. Okay, ma'am. Let's just take a moment to breathe. Why don't we get some fresh air? I can't believe this. This is... Chief, I think it's best we take our leave. But before we go, there's one more important piece of information noted in his journal. Oh? Iwai got in contact with Najima last year, after Najima was released on parole. He provided him with accommodations and financial support. Is that so? He managed to find a hideout for Najima to stay in. Damn it. If anything, rather than use his money to support the Shiraishis, it seems most went to Najima instead. If Najima's lurking around anywhere at the moment, it's probably in that hideout. Did he write where it is? Unfortunately, no, not that I can tell. But it seems Michio knew where it was. She never met with Najima in person, but she was made to go in and clean up amongst other things. What good is that information? The girl's already dead. Wait, no! She's alive. That's right. Michio Shiraishi is alive. If you can find her and get her to talk, you can get her to spill the beans on his hideout too. Investigator, I'm asking you. I should be going. The lady's not well. What a piece of crap. Common law husband of Michio Shiraishi's mother, Toshiko Shiraishi. Started coming and going from Shiraishi's household a little over a year ago. Seems he served some time in prison, but the details are unknown. His deceased body was discovered in the Shiraishi home. Kenkichiro once made a living by placing advertisements in magazines to sell phony magic items and good luck charms. He held a nostalgic yearning for the post-war era when things and people were simple, and has nothing but negative things to say about the rapidly developing, ostentatious world of late. Radical in his belief that it would be better to tear down society and start over again, Kenkichiro was discontent with his life spent poking around society's cesspools to make a few coins. When the Najima murders were widely reported in the media, he had a great impact on Kenkichiro, as he witnessed how a single act by a single man could cause a major rift in society. Perceiving Fumichika Najima as a great hero, he began collecting every piece of information he could find on the man. Kenkichiro was later arrested for his illegal business practices and had a chance meeting with Fumichika during his incarceration solidified his idolization. He was captivated by Fumichika's talk of black magic, and following his release, acquired the grimoires Fumichika that had hidden away. As for Toshiko Shiraishi, Kenkichiro set his sights on her after encountering her at her part-time job. When he learned that the Shiraishi family was in financial trouble and could not afford to send Michio to college, he turned on the charm and took advantage of their weakness by offering them money. He revealed his true colors, however, after moving in with the family, and used violence and money to keep Toshiko and Michio under his thumb. All the while, his belief in black magic deepened, and he found his sponsor in the Hyakua Corporation. Kenkichiro forced the Shiraishi family to perform various rituals, with any attempts to resist being met with merciless beatings. The mother and daughter were helpless to resist. After Hihaku offered Kenkichiro great sums to intensify his work with black magic, he set his mind to sacrificing a child in order to perform a youth restoration spell. For this purpose, he chose Shuichi Shigima, the son of Haruo Shigima, against whom Fumichika held a grudge. He attempted to enlist Michio so as to not to alarm the boy, and when she resisted, beat her mother 20 times. With Michio's assistance, Kenkichiro kidnapped Shuichi and locked him up in Shiraishi house, and told the young and courageous boy that he'd kill Michio if he tried to run. While his actions were motivated by personal grudge against the police, it was first and foremost an attempt to create a societal uproar and breakdown in public order. So Kenkichiro painted the crime as a regular kidnapping, demanding a ransom from the family. However, because of an embargo on the press, the kidnapping did not cause public outcry akin to that of Najima murders. Infuriated, Kenkichiro had Toshiko perform the sacrifice ritual by threatening to kill Michio as if she refused. Toshiko killed Shuichi in his sleep, but the spell failed, for which Kenkichiro blamed her. Warning Michio to keep silent about the murder to avoid incriminating her mother, Kenkichiro dumped the boy's body in a nearby river. The tiny corpse was found a week later in the Sumida River after floating through several canals in Honjo. Having drifted for days in the polluted waters, little evidence remained. Although Kenkichiro performed no further sacrifices, his devotion to black magic only increased. Toshiko and Michio spent their days consumed by guilt, forced to continue serving Kenkichiro until the day they died. Well, yep. That sucks. That mega sucks. Big suck. Are you feeling better now that we've gotten some fresh air, ma'am? I'm fine. Suddenly finding out who the kidnapper was really made me lose my wits. We managed to solve the kidnapping case by pure luck here. You're right. But Richter, I feel grateful towards Michio. Because she killed the kidnapper? There's that too. But it's for something else. If Michio's the one killing all these people, then she's been revived. Then she must have acquired quite a sizable amount by now. Oh. Soul dregs, I mean. Hey, Richter? Whether the kidnapper's dead or alive, it doesn't mean a thing. Revenge won't bring my boy back. And if Najima's planning to cause a massacre to collect soul dregs, then all the better. I won't give up on resurrection. Yeah, we've got a good head on our shoulders. So, I'm counting on you. Okay. Well, enough time has passed. I think I'm gonna cut it short here. But that was really cool. So thanks for watching, listening, whatever. Didn't get that last one right, but maybe I was just thinking of sharing shit too much. But yeah, no, this was a really cool episode. Can't wait to see what's coming up next. I'm gonna probably play as the girls next, because might as well go in order of time. Yo, when are we gonna get to nighttime again? Second night is gonna be intense. Anyways, take care, guys. And I'll see you in the next one.